think we battled. We're one of the best teams in the country. I just think we ran out of time. They're a good team. And just looking at the stats, I think the biggest thing was the free throw game. They shot 36 free throws and we shot 19. And when you give a good team like that 36 free throws on their home court, it's a recipe to lose. But I'm proud of how we fought and we battled. We just ran out of time today.
What, just talk about your day on Ochai. I mean, that was incredible defense. I know it's a losing effort, but you got to be super proud of that effort.
I mean, my biggest thing is winning. That's all of our biggest goals. We made some plays late in the game. We all made plays. Just wanted to win. I think it's a lot of things that we can go back and get better from. I think we're going in the right direction as a team. We're getting closer and closer, and our main goal is to win in March.
Speaking of free throws, there were 2 front ends on 1-on-1s that were missed late. Those were big. And a couple of other individual plays. I mean, just do the guys grasp it, how y'all are right there, but the margin is so thin.
That's the thing about basketball. One play can determine the game no matter where it is in the game. But like I said, we can get better from the things that we did tonight. I'm just proud of how we all fought. And then each guy came in and did something for our team. And like I said, Kansas is a good team. And we're right there with them, so that shows a lot about us. And our goal now is to go beat TCU and put this loss behind us.
Yeah. What do you think now that this whole journey has been building up to March? Postseason is here. You guys are right there. Feeling good. You finished 4th.
We finished 4th. Everybody's record right now is 0-0 in the Big 12. Our next goal is to win our next game, and win the next one after that, and then hopefully become back-to-back Big 12 champions in the tournament. So we just got to prepare for TCU and get ready for them on Thursday.
2 last ones, Courtney.
Courtney, what's your view of that the last play of regulation when Timmy's swatting Ochai and getting that ball out of his hands, and what are you thinking at that point?
Timmy's a great two-way player, and I put my trust in Timmy like he puts his trust in me. He made a great play. I just wish we would have got the win, but sometimes the ball doesn't roll that way, so we just got to get better.
What was it about what you wanted to do with Ochai today that really shut him down?
With great players, you just want to make them feel pressure. You don't want to feel comfortable. There's a couple times he had some good looks, but I mean, we just want to win at the end of the day. That's our main goal, is winning.
Last one, Courtney. Stay there, sir. Stay there. Coach? Questions?
Coach's overall thoughts right now, especially the way the end of regulation unfolded for you guys.
Is that when you got the shot on baseline? Got a bounce foot?
The one that was almost behind, that one that was behind the rim.
Yeah, got a good look. Ramey told me he's gonna make it.
I got fouled.
That's what all guys from St. Louis say. If there's a pickup game today, we'd have called it a foul. No, here's my deal. I've been here a lot. First head coaching job was in Fort Scott, Kansas. I got a lot of respect for this program. Coach Self and Norm are friends of mine. My thing is when you come to Kansas, you got to try to win the game. You can't sit back and hope that they lose. So I thought that down the stretch that we tried to be the most aggressive team. I love Ramey's shot, had a lot of courage, and then we ultimately got a stop. We had to get a stop to send the game to overtime, and we got the stop, and we got it by being aggressive. And then I think in overtime, they're out of timeouts. I thought their press offense looked a little bit shaky the possession before. I know they played a lot of games in the last 5 or 6 days. All the pressure's obviously on them. And our guys were playing loose and free. We wanted to be in that moment. So, we tried to press and got a couple traps. We were this close to getting a 10-second call. We were this close to getting deflection. Things didn't go our way. If I had to do it again, I would do it again because that was the play that everybody in the organization believed in. The players wanted to be aggressive there. I wanted to be aggressive there. So I don't think you come to Allen Fieldhouse and win the game because Kansas has an off night. There's not many off nights here, especially with the trophies here, I assume. So I'm proud of our guys. I thought we played the right way down the stretch, but we just didn't make the plays.
Hey, Coach, can you talk about the job you guys did against technology, not only this game, but the first game?
Yeah, first of all, he's a great player, and like Ramey said, he got some good looks tonight, and we had some fortune, but not recognizing what the guy to my left has done in 85 minutes against Kansas, I think would be a little bit wrong. If Courtney Ramey's not an all Big 12 defensive player in this league this year, I don't know. Now look, all the coaches vote before. Most of the coaches have already turned their votes in. But Ramey's an all defensive player in my league. And if he doesn't get the little certificate, trophy, or all that, I'll run down to Kinko's and get you one. I got a bunch of trophies I don't really care about. I'll change the nameplate out and get you one. But all of our guys too. It's team defense. It's not just Ramey, but Ramey's dialed in when he plays against the best players in the country, and that's how we view Ochai.
Chris, in addition to free throws, You guys missed 14 of 15 shots down the stretch. And the march is about guys have to hit big shots, big plays. I mean, is it that simple?
You got to take them to make them, and today we took them. And I thought we had the right guy taking the right shot a lot, and we had some late shot clock that we got to execute better in red, we call it. We can't settle in red, but I thought in the flow of the game we got some good looks tonight. We just got to make them. You know, the free throw differential that Courtney referenced, I think, was really the difference in the game. We really battled on the boards today. They ended up winning the rebound battle, but we went small ball a lot down the stretch when we were trying to get back in the game with shooters on the court. I thought our guys battled rebounding wise. You know, I'm also a big believer in March. You've got to have, you know, 3 or 4 special performances. Kansas gets the big 3 today. McCormick, 22 and 10. Braun shows up with a double-double, and then Wilson gets a double-double. You know, we get big games from Ramey and Jones, and we're kind of missing that third guy today. If we get that third guy to 12, 13 points, we win the game.
How do you feel you guys did on the transition defense? They like to run, you know this, but I mean, it didn't seem like they didn't have many opportunities today.
It was a focal point of ours. The first thing is, you know, it's hard to get back against Kansas if you turn the ball over or take bad shots. We did have too many turnovers today, but some of them were dead ball, and those aren't quite as bad because you get a chance to set your defense. But we only had a few times today where our turnover led to their basket, and that was a part of our game plan.
What about with McCormick too? I mean, there were a couple times, especially late, he didn't finish at the rim, but I mean, 22 points, 10 for 10 from the free throw line. You know, he's a force to stop, it looks like.
Yeah, special player. So Kansas hits 5 threes today. Is that right? 6 threes, 1 in the second half. So you can't take away everything, and I think you know, that's Kansas basketball. If you want to double McCormick, the shooters are ready. If you want to play single coverage, McCormick, he's one of the best bigs in college basketball. So there's a couple possessions we'd like back with some of our fouls. I thought we had him in tough positions sometimes and bailed him out, but give him a lot of credit. A lot of his field goals were just tough March baskets, and he obviously went 10 for 10 from the free throw line tonight.
2 last ones for Coach.
Chris, the Baylor game and now here, I know you'd like to have some more shots and maybe some more free throws, but with this group, I mean, you got to feel really good about going into the postseason with these guys.
Yeah, I believe in these guys. I really do. It's been a challenging season because it's the first year and it's tough. Relationships are being formed while we're playing in the toughest conference in the country. These guys have given us everything to this point, and now it's fun time. It's winning time. It's time to play in March. I'm looking forward to it. I think we're going to be a factor in Kansas City. I think we're going to be a factor in the NCAA tournament. We've yet to play our best game either. So I think there's some other teams in the country, even some teams in our league that have played their best game, and I don't think we have. And I don't think that's necessarily a negative, because I think if we can find that best game in March, you know, it can lead us. To me, we got to win one of these though in March. You know, we got to win one of these, and it's the only way to kind of get this taste out of our mouth, because we've been right there with the Baylors, with the Kansas, with the Texas Techs. We're right there, but we've got to find a way to get over the edge in March, and I think our players understand that too.
Last one. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.